Hi, my name is Mr. Rodney, your mathematics educator, and welcome to Funematics, where we have fun with math. Stay tuned, for I will explore the Csec June Mathematics Paper 2, Question 1. Let's get started. So for Section 1, it says, answer all questions, and all working must be clearly shown. So you want to ensure that you answer all questions and show all working on your paper. Let's get right into the questions. So for question 1, part A, it says, using a calculator or otherwise find the exact value of 7 over 8 plus 1 over 6 divided by 2 over 9. Based on this question, you can notice that we have addition symbol as well as the division symbol, so more than one operations. So we need to make use of the order of operation, or in other words, PEMDAS. And here the D comes first and the A comes second, so division first. So we do our division and then we go to addition. Alright, so I'm gonna rewrite my first fraction, so 7 over 8 plus 1 over 6, change the symbol. So I'm going to change from the division symbol to a multiplication symbol. Then I'm going to reciprocate my fraction, or flip my fraction. So it's change, then flip. Alright, so looking at the 6 and 9, they are both divisible by 3. So 3 can go into 6 2 times, and 3 can go into 9 3 times. So we have smaller numbers to work with now. It's 7 over 8 plus, and we can even work out this part before we go any further. So 1 times 3, that's 3, and 2 times 2, that's 4. So it's 7 over 8 plus 3 over 4. And we can find the LCM since these denominators are different. The LCM is 8, because both numbers can go into 8 without leaving a remainder. 8 into 8 goes 1 time, so, and 4 into 8 goes 2 times. So now we have new numerators to work with. So it's 1 times 7, that's 7, plus 3 times 2, that's 6. And we have 7 plus 8 is at 13, so 13 over 8, and we can change this to a mixed fraction. So 8 can go into 13 1 time with a remainder of 5, and we write back our denominator 8. And this is the simplest form of the fraction. So this is our answer, and this question is worth around 2 marks. Moving on to part I. So we have 8 over 0.4 cubed. And for this part, I will definitely need my calculator. I'll rewrite the question first. Alright, calculator now. So it's 0.4. And put that in. .4 cubed, and that's equal to 0.064. So that's our denominator, and then we can just rewrite our numerator because we don't touch that part as it. Alright, so all you need to do is to use the calculator once more. So it's 8 divided by the 0.064, and that's 125. And if you do it like this, with all steps shown, because it's clearly along the way, each part that we get the answer for, we put it on the document so you can see. So once you do something like that, you definitely get the full marks. Alright, so let's move on to part II, where it says the value of root 26.8 subtract 2.5 raised to 3 over 2, correct to 2 decimal places. This question can be very complicating because there are many different parts. So the best way, and you know that if you have a big dumpling, you cannot just eat the entire dumpling whole or in a whole. You'd have to break it into parts to eat it. So that's what we're going to do to find the answer for this question. So first I'm going to convert the fraction into a decimal so it can be easier to deal with. So the 3 over 2 is converted to 1.5. And here's how I did it. So 2 into 3 goes one time, and with a remainder of 2 over remainder of 1, and that will be upon 2. And that's equivalent to 1.5. So we can just replace that part quickly. So that's 1.5. Alright, next part now, we're going to use our calculator to solve what's under the square root. So it's 26.8 and then we're gonna click on the square root symbol because that's how my calculator works. Right, and I'm gonna continue typing so that I don't miss any decimal points. Minus 2.5 raised to the decimal 1.5. Alright, so this is the answer for this question, and it says to 2 decimal places. When we look at the 2 decimal place point, the number behind the second decimal place would be 4, and it's a number below 5, so the numbers following the second decimal place would not be written since it's below 5. If it was above 5 now, you would add 1 to the following number. In this case, it's just 1.22. And the interesting thing about this question, when you're doing questions like these, you want to ensure that you do not compromise the decimal points from before. So you try to work the question through before you round off anything, because you can get these questions incorrect because of that. Alright, so now we're looking at part B. So now for question 1 part B. Children go to the radio camp during the Easter holiday. Miss Rika buys bananas and oranges for the children at the camp. Part I. If bananas cost $3.85 per kilogram, Miss Rika buys 25 kilograms of bananas and receives a discount of 12%. How much money does she spend on bananas? So for this question, we're going to start by writing a given. Here it says the bananas, P for bananas, cost $3.85 per kilogram. And a part of the question says that Miss Rika buys 25 kilograms of bananas. So that's the other important part to note. So that's 25 kg of B. And the last bit of important information is that she received 12% discount. So she's not gonna pay the maximum cost of it, but she's getting a little less on it, and it's valued at 20%. So the first step is to know the amount that she would have paid without the discount. So it's 3.85 multiplied by 25 in order to know the cost with it before discount. So let me make a note of it. So this is the cost before discount. Alright, so let me get my calculator again. Alright, so on my calculator I'm going to type in the values 3.85 multiplied by 25, and that's 96.2 0.25 or $96.25. So that's the cost before discount. So now we need the cost with the deducted discount from it. So in this case, what I'm going to do is to subtract the discount percentage from 100%, because we look at the 96.25 or $96.25 as the maximum amount at 100% of the cost. Then we're gonna subtract from the 100% now the 12% that you're deducting from general cost of the item to give us the discount. So that's 100 subtract 12, and that gives us 88. So 88% of it is what you will pay. Alright, so let's get down to it now. So it's 88, and since it's percentage, we change it to a fraction, so it's over 100. So 88 after 100, the 100 multiplied by the total cost of the item. And we can go ahead and use our calculator once more. So using the calculator again, so it's 88, and put it on that side. So 88 divided by 100, and that's 0.88, multiplied by 96.25. So that's $84.70. So that's the cost of the item with the deducted or discounted amount. So she's just gonna pay $84.70 for the banana. So that's the answer for the question. And once you start with your given and then you break it down like this, you should get these questions correctly. Just remember that discount is a lesser amount. If you're getting more, it's not discount. There's an error there. And so let's move on to part 2 of question B. Let me go back. Alright, so it says Miss Rika spends $165.31 inclusive of a sales tax of 15% on oranges. Calculate the original price of the oranges. Alright, so it's the cost of the item plus the tax that would give the amount of money that Miss Rika would spend, because that amount of money is inclusive of the sale tax of 15%. So it's 100% plus the 15%. And in all, the cost of the item, the money that she spent, yes, inclusive of sales tax. So looking at it from a percentage point of view, that's 115% that she spent on the item. So 100 now out of the 115 multiplied by $165.31. $65.31. Alright, so now I can use my calculator to complete this question. Alright, so it's 100 divided by 115 multiplied by 165.13. Alright, that's the answer. So we're gonna run it out to two decimal places. So it's 143.74, and then since it's a 7 behind the 4, we add a 1 to it. So it's $143.75. Alright, so that's the answer for this question. This would be the original amount before sales tax.